Windsor.
Kamse.
This week, I asked the government if they'll adopt a national auto strategy before more people lose their livelihoods. And this issue hits close to home in Windsor, Tecumseh. First, it was Chrysler. Now it's the Ford Essex engine plant that are eliminating shifts. This government scrambles to react, but there needs to be a master plan. The NDP and experts have been calling for a national auto strategy for years, and the government has a plan waiting on the shelf. So, will the Liberals stop ignoring Windsor and southwestern Ontario, for that matter, and commit to a national auto strategy?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Innovation, Science and Economic Development. Thank you. Madam Speaker, we have a plan, and the plan is working well. The auto sector remains solid and well-placed to build cars of today and the future. In total, some $6 billion have been invested in the auto sector, creating and securing scores of jobs since we took power. Since 2015, over 11,000 new jobs were created. Investments include $110 million at Toyota Cambridge, $89 million in Guelph, $41.8 for facilities at Honda, and the list goes on. Our government is firmly committed to the auto industry.
The honourable member for Windsor West.
Their strategy is working so well that they actually had their incentive program that excluded the only Canadian-built electric vehicle in Canada, and we had to force them to reverse that, Madam Speaker. And the $6 billion that they talk about invested over their tenure, Madam Speaker, let's take a look at Detroit. One city alone, Madam Speaker. General Motors is investing in Detroit $8 billion, Ford $1.5 billion, Fiat Chrysler $4.5 billion. The age of innovation in auto is here. This government is nowhere in the game. Why was the Prime Minister such a defeatist when it comes to manufacturing? And why is he bringing his vision to fruition? We need a national auto strategy now.
The honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Innovation, Sciences and Social Development and Economic Development.
I'd like to thank my honourable colleague. He will realize that we have put in place a number of strategies for the auto workers. It works. We've got $6 billion invested since 2015 in the auto sector, in our workers and Canadian workers in this sector. It's a plan that is working. These investments include $110 million in Toyota Cambridge. That's important. 49 in Guelph, which have created some 1,500 jobs. $49.8 million in facilities for Honda. And I reiterate, the list goes on. Our government is